Alright, I'll be right back. Right back. Return shortly. I like how I did the stream thing exactly at 7:30 today. I didn't do anything except for um I said something about a half an hour ago. Or when was this? I said something 2 hours ago. I said something I said something 2 hours ago, but whatever. I'll take that one. That was on me. What are we doing? Hello. Hello, I'm here. I'm alive, I think. I'm alive. I'm around. I got pizza. Y'all don't have pizza. I do though. So today, what time is it? 7:35. It's only been 5 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit for a second while people kind of figure themselves out. That's some good water. I'm just gonna keep adding layers until we. I'm sort of just messing around right now. I'm just waiting. Oh, I was gonna check the chat. Alright, let me stop messing around here. Let me get what I actually wanted. Oh, that could be. Oh, wait. Oh, man. I got so. Oh, man. This is going to be great. I recently happened on an amazing idea. And. Like, I'm afraid to do it on stream. It's such a cool idea. I don't know why I'm afraid to do it on stream, because it's like, it's groundbreaking. It changes the whole game. Changes the whole game so much that I'm going to start listening to Breakfast at Tiffany's music. Moon River, wider than a mountain. We can put that shit on right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the S word yet. Moon River. And you know I'm serious. You know I'm serious because look at this. Look at that. I'm crossing you in style someday. She said it. I hated her character. I was much younger when I watched it, so it was different. But I hated her character, man. But damn, she could sing. You know what I mean? Whatever the song she was saying, I said, okay. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I'm trying to figure out, like, what I want to do. Because there's such a lot of world to see. We're all after the same rainbow's end, you know? Life's just around the bend, my friend. Oh, I get why they changed that one. Oh, I'm so excited. The groundbreaking idea is just gonna be like, did I do that one on stream, or what did I do last stream? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I didn't. Alright, I don't think I did this one on stream. So I'm gonna pull up, just for fun, I'm going to pull up this one. Okay, I was doing this the other day. I was kind of screwing around, doing whatever, right? And we're about 12 minutes in. I'll give it a couple more minutes just for fun, just for entertainment purposes. But then we're really gonna get into it. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop this on there just for Oopsie. Sorry, guys. Boo, 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 boo. And now I'm listening to Happy by Pharrell Williams, so, you know, something went wrong. I like this one, actually. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm very excited for the stream. It's just a pizza eating stream, guys. Don't worry. This is the stream where I only eat pizza and stare at my phone. I'm just watching myself on the stream. Watch myself eat pizza. What a life that we live right now. Okay. Almost done with my pizza here. I was gonna let a couple people come in, but you know how that goes. All right, so Alright, you guys aren't ready for this one. There's going to be a big change around here. So, I have recently made the discovery through printing, we can achieve something great. Okay? Not printing necessarily, just through layers. So what I will be doing today is cutting up, let's just say, honestly, let's just go with this image right here. I'm going to cut this image up to have it in a certain amount of layers and shapes and sizes and whatever else. And then, excuse me, and then I'm going to organize it in a certain way that makes sense to me, right? So first of all, we're going to have a completely new one. Forget about the old one. I need a new one. Okay? Come on, buddy. Let's go. First of all, we're going to close this. That was just good for that. We're going to close that. That's something for later. This, I think I'm just going to close it. We're going to go ahead and close it. Just this today. Okay, we have our beautiful image. I think this original photo was in Chicago, if I recall correctly. I think like this building up here was the building, but anyway. So we did that. And so something, I think a couple streams ago I was trying to figure out depth. And you know, cuz this is a flat I'm very expressive today. I've been expressive all day. A very flat, like it's a 2D image, so it's very flat. There you can tell depth by like darkness and shadow and stuff like that. You can also do it through light and stuff like that. But I've decided to do something a little differently today. So what I'm gonna do is, as I said before, well, first of all, I'm gonna just kind of do some little band-aids and stuff on this one because it got kind of cut up. It got kind of cut up. We gotta care for the baby, you know what I mean? So, and I really don't know where all these colors came from. Also, like this green and this red and stuff. But I feel like I might want to keep it honestly because it's adding something to the mix. So. Sneeze. Sorry. Ouch. You ever sneeze and it hurts? Yeah, so I mean some of this has some like weird warping. Like I don't know what I did with this, to be completely honest with you. I'm just gonna fix this just for because it doesn't look consistent with the rest of it. So we're gonna go ahead and it looks a little more organic, than I don't really want that to be happening. I need it to be mechanical or whatever. Angular is more the word I guess I could use. Whatever. You know, whatever really works. I'm not really not too pressed on it. I'm just kind of testing out a theory. Testing out a theory over here. So, we've come over here, we've done this, and now... So, as I did in a couple streams before, I think I did it on the one of the, what do you call it? One of the bird ones, the seabird in the city, and also another one that I don't remember the name of at the moment. View channel. I think it was. It must have been back sometime, sometime on. Oh my god! I can't. Nobody told me that the stream name. Oh my god! I didn't even read the name. Sorry, I just sometime on the back on the construction yard. What? Nobody told me that it that. Oh my god! All right, you know. I also didn't. I meant to say sometime back on the construction yard. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. My un unawareness of what I'm doing with the writing half the time. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, regardless, a couple streams ago, I had done the different colors for the depth and everything like that, like how far away something is. So I'm gonna start with that today. So we're gonna go ahead. Just not confuse myself because I do have a couple other colors here. I'm gonna go put this in black and white just for now. Put it in black and white and then kind of figure it out from there. So we're gonna figure out the colors here. I can't believe that street like I wasn't even speaking English there. That was kind of, I don't even know what language I was speaking. So anyway, I'm gonna find the, I guess what's closest to me. So what I'm seeing here is like right around here. Hold on, let me go back. Right around like there all the way up until like maybe here. Yeah, and let me just go all the way down here. That right there could be a building. That right there could be a building, and then same with I mean, I'm not I'm not happy with this. It looks so goofy. We're getting rid of it. It looks way too goofy for me. Like, it's just the warping right here that kind of messes me up. So if I could, like, fix that in some way, maybe it could be saved. I don't know, though. That's going to be a little difficult. Oops. Ouch. Rip my damn hand off on this thing. Let's get the music going. Where's the phone? I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good song. I think it's too messed up. I looked away for a minute, but I came back and it was not. I just need somebody to stand out right there, but it's not gonna be that. Get out the way. There's too much warping right there. Now I'm trying to figure out here. Okay, so this over here is definitely solid, but like I don't know if anything there's anything like immediately close here. And you know, this is still messing with me. I gotta get rid of it. I mean, if I had it somewhere else, like hold on, let me see if I move this big boy over here. Now, ah, ah, there you go. Hmm. Okay. Wrong one. Hold on. What was it again? What was it perspective of? I'm entirely forgetting what to do here. Okay, no. Okay, I think I'm focusing a little bit. I mean, it needs to be good if I'm gonna like finish it, but like. All right. I'm just gonna. There's too much for me to figure out over there, so I'm just gonna stay over here. All right, we're gonna go from there. We're gonna go switch to blue. gonna switch to blue. Let me turn off red for a second. Okay. So blue goes all the way down about here. And I would say probably ends right about there. Something like that, and then yeah, see, it all gets good, like, especially with this specific artwork, it gets very confusing on what is where and whatnot. So, and like who's in front of who and who's behind. And then we're gonna do green. Red, orange, yellow, green. Oh, I forgot yellow. Okay, so we're gonna go to blue now. Right over back to blue. Okay, so in the blue distance, it's gonna be around here. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. I mean, some of it's just like really not finished yet, but let's see, like. And then there's this like kind of like phantom building that's kind of floating through here, which kind of is like kind of a cool effect. So I think I'm gonna leave it, but I have no clue where it's supposed to exist. I might even put it like very close or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to figure out that one, but. Yeah, I need to. I'm just gonna honestly skip over a lot of this part here because there's a lot missing. So. All right, we're gonna switch to red, I think, and just go ahead and do that. Is that red? That's red. I think red's gonna be like right about. Maybe I could just kind of plan it how I want it to be, because a lot of this is still like needs to be dug out a little bit. So maybe this will be like right about there. And kind of this section right here will be right here. And then yeah, let's just go ahead. You know what? Go ahead and take the whole section right here. This whole section is red. So this is the what is closest. That's the word. Closest to us. So we're just gonna go in here. That is the most in foreground. I'm gonna try and like reclaim a little bit of like this. Although, like, wait a minute. Yeah, there's a little bit of work to be done still, but okay, and then we're gonna switch back to blue. Actually, I'm gonna go back to red for a sec, actually. Just claim a little bit more. Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and go over to green. Okay, green over here. It's just like I'm finding this very fun. Just see what's going on live real quick. See if anybody's saying anything. Nah, none of ya. That's okay. Oh, I gotta turn that off. I can hear myself. Hold on. Or should this be... I feel like it's... Okay, I'm switching this to green, actually. Well, not this part. Yeah, those all could be about the same level. Oh yeah, that's in blue. And green. Oop, it's not green. Okay, realistically, if we're looking at this here, because like the perspective gets weird over here. Is this the same building or is it like one step back? Because this one seems like it could be, but this one maybe could be a step back. All right, you know what? I'm gonna make it green. I've decided for myself. Looks like a weird thumb shape, but we're gonna just keep going with it for now. So that's part of green. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now we're gonna move to yellow. Well, yellow seems like much further, actually. Um. All right, we're gonna move to yellow. Yellow. I think there might be. I think I might put like a purple right in between because this. Because there is a certain part of this that like this building doesn't feel like it's the same distance away. It could be. I'm gonna just say it is, just for fun. For fun. But not that one though. Alright, let's see. I think green is where I want to look. Yeah, green. Alright, we're going to go back to green for a sec. Just split sec back to green. So, okay, I think red, blue, and green are like the immediate close ones. And then yellow as it goes further away. But I think I need 3 at least to really kind of. So yellow itself, so like yellow, purple, and I forgot all the colors. Where are the other colors? Yellow, purple, and pink. Yellow, purple, pink, I guess. Let's try pink. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and try pink. That's right there. Alright, this is pink. Pink is like the furthest away, I'd say. And I think honestly it might just be reserved just for this building back here. Because it's supposed to be like in the back. And then let's go ahead and get that purple in here. And this might get a little confusing, so we'll just see. I might decide against purple in a minute. I definitely got to fix the shape of that because that looks like a burnt match or something like that. It looks like nothing. think that may be pretty much it. I'm just like I'm just trying to figure out, because I want these two to not, I mean this, I want this one to be in front, but they are this like sort of the same distance. So I'm like, what do I do? And same with like this little zone right here. Like, do I make that yellow? Do I add an extra color to confuse everything else? Because how many we got? We got. All right, so we got. Let's bring it back to the beginning here. All right, so to start with, the closest, we've got red. Okay, red, and then we add on the blue. We can kind of see it over there. See what's going on there, and we get to the nothing color. I love nothing. You know they actually invented nothing. I'm whatever. And then we have green, which is right over there, which is pretty good. Good distance. Like, maybe, okay, do I like claim these guys? But they seem further away, so I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them. Okay, and now to yellow. Maybe I just kind of pull them all into yellow. Okay, so then we got yellow there. And we're gonna bring it down to purple. So that seems about it. Okay. And of course there's also the background, like sky layer that I'll figure out later. And I don't even know what this is up here. It's just kind of floating there. So I'm gonna take a momentary little break. We're gonna look at the stream, see if anybody said anything. Seems to have not. That's code. Okay. All right, momentary break. Oof. My eyeballs. All right, so I don't know what that is. All right, we're gonna just go all the way back. Okay, we're gonna start with red. So what I'm going to do here now is not listen to this song. All right, we're gonna go with that song. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna highlight these little fellas here. Make sure I just get everybody in there. Everybody's good, nice and safe. And I kind of used a kind of a fat paintbrush, so kind of taking over a lot of things. But that's okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. me try a different idea. What are you doing? Alright, it didn't even let me select them, so I don't know what to do there. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and clean it up just a little bit. It's fine, it's not that big a deal. Where'd red go? Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Control C, Control V. Okay, so now we're left with this here. Cool. Okay, now next we're gonna go down to blue. Who's ready for blue? I certainly am. I'm gonna just fill in the holes here. Okay, now next. Next, we're gonna do blue. Where's red stop? Oh, red was always there. It was there all along. What the heck? Why is it not working? Dang it. It might be best that they kind of bleed over onto each other so that we can sort of... Okay, I think that's about right. Okay, that's our next layer. A little bit was cut off, but that's okay. I can always make up for it somewhere else. Well, that's our second layer. Go ahead and look into the... That's our second layer, and we'll move down to number 3. Different song, please. Not G, easy. Oh my god. I'm not listening to him. Alright, now we're moving down to green. Green, everybody give it up for green. Oh. It's probably a more efficient way to do this, because they just like, I mean, the selection tool is so difficult sometimes. It'll just kind of like select whatever it wants as opposed to what I want. Friggin' thing. Oops. Alright, oh, no. It just keeps like doing this, and okay, we're gonna go there and then there. Alright, we can turn off the green for a sec just to see if everything landed right. That's behind. That is behind. Okay. All right. Next, we've got Yella, the big one. Okay. This one should be, I don't know about easier, but more fun. Damn, all the Leon bridges today. I had enough of you. That is not even close to what I want on. What are you doing? Ooh, bug. Okay. Copy and paste. Ooh. What happened there? Ooh, something went wrong over there. Hold on. There's a huge chunk missing now. Is it always like that? Wait, okay. Alright, so what layer is that? I mean, I could. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I know it looks a little funky, but I'm just gonna leave it for now, and then it is a pretty massive hole, though. All right, so we're gonna come back down to here. This is the red layer. All right, we're almost to the end. I just did that. So, okay, what did I miss? Because I got everything covered in here. But there was something that was incorrecto. So it looks like I missed a big part of blue. I might have to redo a little bit of blue. I mean, there's like a little portion of red. Blue is the biggest missing one, though. So we're going to go ahead and just try to repair that as best we can. Alright, I'm just going to copy this little portion, paste it, and then merge it, I think is what I want to do. Yeah, merge it. Yeah, merge it. Sorry. I'm in here by myself, so what do you guys want from me? Anybody commenting? No. All right. So, I mean, there's a couple, there's a couple little tiny details that I can fix, but I don't want to right now, so we're gonna not do that. Okay, so we've gotten to okay, and we're gonna copy that and then paste that. Again, huge gaps going on here, but that's fine. And then we're going to go for the big one in the back here. I think this one honestly might be the easiest. Maybe I should do thinner markers next time. Alright, yeah, because there's huge gaps. They're not horrible, it's just... Okay, so... Alright, well, here it is. I know it doesn't really look like much, but if you look at the layers individually with depth, then it really does tell you something. Hold on, let me look at my little comment section. Now there was this idea that I had a little while ago. I don't know if Victoria, I don't know if you're still on here, but hold on. This will be featuring my friend Victoria here. I think it was in this one. Is she in here? No, she's not in here. Was it this one? I don't know where it went. Is it in this one? I don't think so. No. I don't know where it went. Is it in this one? This is like the early stages of what we're looking at right now. Ah, it was. Okay. So I was sort of messing around with this little idea here. I'm going to keep the shape. I'm going to keep the shape, but not the content necessarily. Although it is kind of like interesting. But, and then if I like put it between like one of the layers. Like just tuck it in back there or something. I don't know. So there's that. All very interesting, all very cool. I mean, I could figure out a way to cover up the missing parts here. Just little eyes peeking out or something. I don't know. What is this song? A bit of life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. Jaya, Paya. Shots, I am the umpire. Upon a vampire, Paya. Collide with the sling. And everything that I will retire with the ring. Yes. Yes. Yes, to the heavyweight champ. Me. We. Money raised me. Brothers raised me. Hollywood couldn't change me. We just vindicated. I don't know. This is the section of the stream where I start put the drinks up. Everybody link up. Everything that could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. Alright, we're gonna take a little detour or something like that. I don't know what to call that, but is this an oh man, I can feel so alive. Alright, so this was from a few streams ago. I gotta find the right one though. Whoops. Bow, bow, bow. Drop down to your knees. Where the little says, beep up your cheese. Something like that. It's a little janky, but wow. You can't really see outside, but the sunset is so beautiful. Where's my phone? There it goes. I think this is like a real practice round before I really get into something. Wait, what? Okay, I don't want to go too far back, actually. Hold on. Alright, let's go back to colors here. So why was green going over top of... Oh, I did it wrong. Or did I? Or did I switch them by accident? I did. That makes more sense. Okay. Okay. I see what I did. I'm just gonna plug these holes here. Nope. Actually, that should be in green. I think I just want to get rid of this little spike right here while I'm at it. Actually, no, I did that. I meant to do that. Go back over. Alright, who's this? Ooh, oh, okay. Y'all ain't ready for this. Alright. So, now that I've done this, I'm just gonna make sure the little holes everywhere are plugged so I don't have to go and figure that out later. song. Hold on one sec. Run the money, 2 for the show. Sorry. Alright, I'm sure all the holes are plugged. So something I'm gonna try now, just for some fun. Now that I'm gonna try. Alright, we're gonna grab just some clouds. This is just a little experiment. This was not in my original plan, but it is now. So we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna go ahead and just plop it in there and see what happens. I mean, maybe that's not the right image to pick, but like, it's something interesting. Yeah. It's like, okay, if we're looking at it like this, okay. I mean, that looks kind of interesting by itself there. Okay, so this is it on top. This is in front of all of the other layers. We go down here. You can see it kind of progressing backwards. And then that adds even more of like a depth effect. I'm probably not going to use specifically this one because it looks kind of goofy, but it makes this thing back here look even further away. So if I do another one just for fun, I'm just gonna make the whole scene a little bit smokier for whatever reason. Another. Jeez, can't even see anything in this city at this point. I mean, that's kind of cool, but you lose all the detail, which it's really cool. I really like it. I like what it did. Wow, this is so cool. And whoa, that's so cool. Whoa, yeah! I love this. So cool. I mean, part of me wants to just keep it like this, but just like, I mean, I put so much work into the details over here, so wow, this is gonna be cool. too much. All right, what I'm trying to do is figure out the. I mean, you can still see it. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. So if I like add a blue color change. I mean, that's interesting. That's not what I was going for, but it's something. God, this is so exciting. But I don't know about that. All right, there's like a weird line up here that I gotta figure out. And of course, like I don't know where it is. I can see it right there, so. All right, it's in here. Well done. What time? How much time we got? An hour and 48. I really like how this turned out. Like, I mean, there's some things I could probably do. Oh. Just only clouds. Chaos. Hmm. Okay, well. What? Go back to the sunset one. The one where it looked like the city was burning? Well, let me get Victoria here out of there. This one? Hold on. It's like so much more complicated now. I'm not sure which one the sunset one is. You can say it's like a delay, so I don't know what's going on. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, this one's the one that kind of does stuff. I can't tell. I can't really figure out like. Oh, and I could do this too. Oh, I forgot about I forgot I could do this with the layers too. So I think I might leave those just as they are. Hmm. You know. Okay. So these clouds were just a. I mean, this whole thing is sort of an experiment. I'm not like committed to it just yet, but I mean, it's still something really interesting. Huh. I don't know. I mean, of course, there's the extra things on the side here, but like, it's still really interesting. Like maybe hold on, let me run around for a minute. Let me find something else. Here's something. Or maybe this. No, can't use that either. I don't know. This. I'm gonna grab this one real quick. Actually, let's just go ahead and cancel that. Okay, so we're gonna remove that. Back to where we were. I'm just gonna try this out just for fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have like it's slowly becoming midnight. So this adds some depth to it a little bit. Oop, wrong one. mean, it's a little too dark now, but like, all right, let's put it at 18. 18. 18. That does a whole, that's a whole different thing. Oof. What a day. This has been great. Okay. Well, I mean, this was. I mean, we got about 4 minutes to 2 hours, but like, this went really well, I think. If I do say so myself. I mean, I'm personally getting a little tired. But like, this went pretty freaking well. I mean, especially what I did with the lighting here, like, I mean, if I kind of switch this over here, like, move over to, like, you know, ignoring the sort of whatever the missing stuff in the background here, like, it won't be in there in the final product, but like, this is kind of cool because like, say that there's a light source coming from, and I'll make the light source just sort of whatever color orange that is. And the light source is just coming in from here and not really touching back there because these buildings are blocking it, right? So if I do that and like accentuate that in a certain way, it looks really pretty. It looks really cool. You know, of course, I mean, there are missing parts, as I said, but I mean, look at that. It looks like it looks really cool. The clouds, I mean, the clouds effect just by itself is really interesting. Like even without everything, all the other extra stuff. Yeah, let's just look at the clouds. Let's just look at the clouds. And then that alone is also sort of interesting. But like, wow, look at those clouds. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at right now. This is the beginning of the idea, and eventually we will get to the end of it. I will be working on this one for sure, though. If it's not specifically this artwork, it's going to be this idea for sure. So anyway, we got about 1 minute left. If you have any questions, scream. Just scream. Don't even ask the question. Just scream. And your answer, your question will not be answered. Yeah. Why does it say started 1 hour ago? Why did it? All right, we're running out of time. 7, 6, 5, 4. Scream your question. Don't do it. Ah, that's it. All right, thank you. Somebody help me. All right, thank you. That's the beginning of the idea. I bow. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.